are on the level.
Oh, can we get a clap it up?
Yeah, they don't.
They don't know what this means. They've never been in the audience before.
Right, we don't have those cool cue cards that say
audience.
applause.
Yeah, so we just pretty much
we're gonna
we
try
do
it
the platter, and that means applaud, please.
Yes, so let's try it again.
Hey, guys!
Hey! Welcome.
Oh, calm down. We have to get on with the show.
Not too much. We don't want people to think that we're full of ourselves or anything.
No, we don't. But so I was just thinking the other day, nobody caught on to that.
I was trying to help you.
I know.
Yeah. You were thinking the other day.
Okay, I was thinking, no, that was just really to get my applause. But, so guys,
No, we're not full of ourselves.
officially welcome to On the Level with Mike and Holly. We welcome our online viewers. Can you believe that we've had 10 episodes? Or this will be 10.
Oh. I'm not supposed to clap for myself.
You're not supposed to clap
Just
for
let
yourself.
them clap for me.
So we have a very great topic today. What are we talking about?
We are talking about mission trips, or missionary journeys, missions in general.
Right, giving back, helping others, helping communities that are in need, whether it be local or whether it be abroad. And we want to kick off the show with what we believe is a very important cause, and we want to show you this video in support of this ministry.
To show a little bit of the Mike and Holly mission.
Right, take a look.
Hi, I'm Yoko with Give Us Your Money Ministries, and I'm here at a remote location that we made look worse than it is so that you would believe in our cause. Every day, people like Juan are dying from overindulgence. Look at him. He hasn't missed a meal in days. There are two ways that you can partner with us. Sell all you have and become poor with Juan. Let his people be your people and his God be your God. That way you too will become eligible to receive donations from Give Us Your Money Ministries. However, if all you know how to do is write a check, and that's how you try to solve every other problem in your life, take it out to Give Us Your Money. I promise you this, you don't know how we'll spend it. The cost of your latest iPhone, you may or may not be able to help someone for an entire year. So don't wait. Give us your money. Call right now to sponsor the child on your screen.
All I'm saying is this world, this is what I'm saying right here.
We do not celebrate sexual molestation or pedophile.
Looking forward, got my head up, needs
You are so all around,
My
mama.
mama with a straight up Chris Brown.
I'm looking forward, got my head up, needs a kuwakilisha hivi na moyo wangu wote. Yes, it's okay, okay. Looking forward, got my head up, needs a...
Oh, hey guys.
They don't catch their cues at all.
They don't catch their cues at all. We need to work
We're
with
gonna
our
help
audience.
with this audience. But they were probably still astonished. As was I.
Right.
That poor destitute child at,
You know-
at the end of that video.
Right.
Please
Call
help
right
him.
now to sponsor the child on your screen.
Like,
Yeah.
if by chance you called 30 minutes ago, wouldn't have been too soon. Work that out, please.
Work that out. Sponsor that child. So,
No, for real, sponsor him.
no, but for real, like he needs a sponsor. So,
Financially.
financially.
Right.
So we believe in giving back. We believe in ministries, and we think that Give Us Your Money Ministries is an important cause that you guys should support.
Right. Speaking
Right.
of supporting causes and needing sponsors, you know what? If I were a girl, I'd just marry your dad.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a bit of a it's a bit of an income change booster, per se.
I'd be rich.
Yeah, you might get, you know, a few more
Everything.
bucks, everything.
Yacht
yeah.
parties.
You never know.
I'm sorry.
It's funny how we can repeat content and it's still funny. And it just
It's
so
funny.
happens to
It's
be my
funny.
life.
It's funny to me.
good.
Princess-themed yacht parties. Let's get it.
Let's get in on that. Yes. So, in the headlines this week, what was like that?
Big game.
Yeah, what was that again? It was like an important game. It was something.
It was called
like
the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, it was
Right.
the Super Bowl.
I don't remember who won.
No, I did because I actually cared more after they won because I found out that guy Michael from The Blind Side, you remember that? The football player?
Yeah, I remember the movie.
He played for the Ravens and so he won the Super Bowl. I think they called that.
Why was that not a huge news story?
Yeah, I think they called that too soon. I definitely think the peak was the Super Bowl instead of going to college at the end of the movie. I think they made that a little early. You know, I think they should have held out a little bit.
Yo, help her too.
Yeah, no, but I thought that was the
Could
sweetest
use
thing
some
ever.
assistance.
Even though I really wasn't rooting for a team because I didn't.
It was cool. Do you think that his family was there at the Super Bowl?
Yeah, they showed pictures and stuff.
Wow, that's so cool.
They did.
That's
so
awesome.
that's like a story.
I
that we
wish
can
Sandra
celebrate.
Bullock could be there as I played my Super Bowl game. No?
No, yeah,
Yes.
that would have been.
Yeah. Let me tell you what would happen if Sandra Bullock was my mama.
What's up?
Oh, first of all, she wouldn't be
She
my mama.
adopted a black baby.
Yes, I know. Dude, Sandra, if you're interested in adopting another black baby, call me.
Sponsor the child on your screen right now.
Please, no, for real. Sponsor me. Maybe I can marry Sandra Bullock.
Okay.
It put a damper on my relationship with my girlfriend,
Yeah.
but we could make it through.
You could. Okay. I'm gonna say just work hard. We just
Keep-
had that episode of entrepreneurship. You
Yes.
know, let's not try to just marry up.
Well, hey,
It kind of holds a sore spot. in my
everything
heart.
is possible, right?
With God. Okay, so a big part of the Super Bowl is obviously the halftime show. Did we catch the halftime show?
Uh-oh.
We did.
Did we see Kelly coming up on the stage looking, like, where did that body come from?
Can I reenact that? She's like under the stage, totally just jumps and windblown hair and is like independent women.
Was that Kelly or was that Michelle?
They both did it. They shot
Okay.
up. They both weighed 2 pounds.
Yeah, they did.
They shot out of a cannon and landed on the stage.
I could have sworn I saw one of them come up can we get the big camera? I could have sworn I saw one of them come up
See, that was probably Michelle because you know Michelle
It was
struggles with the dances more than the other girls do.
It was complete instability and then fierce.
Yeah, they were like, as long as you hit your pose,
yeah, it's
you're good.
I don't know if I'm gonna die right now, but
Fierce.
right. It was
No,
so good.
we actually have different opinions because I was watching it and I think that Beyonce's performance was absolute perfection. I think she was just created to perform.
She was created
It was
to perform.
excellent. She sounded great. She looked great. She looked very thin. She looked like she'd been, but she looked strong. She
Right.
looked
You
fit.
could never tell that a baby had just burst through her.
No, and rumors are it didn't.
I don't believe those rumors. Just I don't.
I know.
Beyonce still sang, even though she sang to a track. I don't believe that Beyonce lip sync. It's not in her blood. It's not in her DNA. She loves to perform. I
She
believe
did amazing. She did
an
absolutely.
amazing
They
job.
had the lights.
And
they had.
at the Super Bowl, she guaranteed us that she wouldn't be lip syncing, and she did a really great job, a really phenomenal job singing. So big ups to you, B, and Jay-Z, and the new
yeah,
baby.
I'm not gonna lie. I was nearly brought to tears through Halo performance. I'm not gonna lie. No, it was she would whip her hair and then sing a note and then whip her hair and then sing a note, and it was a very moving moment at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next topic. So
Other Super Bowl highlights
other
were
Super
the
Bowl highlights
commercials.
include the commercials.
One of the commercials that really took me a little bit aback was the Budweiser commercial with Stevie Wonder. They were playing his song. I'm pretty sure you know about it. You know the song.
with the horse,
There
right?
is superstition.
No, that wasn't the one I was talking about.
Y'all see that commercial? Y'all saw that commercial? So it has Stevie Wonder in this straight up, what is his name? Is it Bishop Don
don't matter.
Juan? No, it does matter.
Oh, my
He's
bad.
in this straight up Bishop Don Juan top hat with jewelry on, looking like a kingpin. right? And
Okay, okay.
He's like sitting in this like big grand chair, and they're playing his song, and he's shaven completely. So you kind of don't know that it's Stevie. Because
okay.
I've never really seen Stevie completely shaven without his goatee. Normally he has his goatee or his mustache at least.
Right.
So they're playing the song very superstitious, and I'm kind of scared. And at the end of the commercial, he's like,
Okay.
with his sunglasses on and this top hat,
I'm sorry.
looking like Bishop Don Juan.
I don't really know what just happened.
I was personally terrified.
Were you?
I was terrified.
Okay.
I was terrified by several things. Number one, really the top hat, it was a little Mad Hatter for me.
Okay,
It was
okay.
a little Mad Hatter. Second, Stevie Wonder, why are you laughing like a demon?
Probably
that
because they're
okay?
paying him to.
Well, I get that, but I mean, it scared me.
Yeah.
It scared me a lot. Then, Stevie, are you doing a Budweiser commercial? Like, does Stevie Wonder drink Budweiser?
Are you really?
I
Yeah.
started thinking about it. Yeah, and then I started thinking about how many other celebrities that we know of drink Budweiser. It's kind of amazing.
I don't know, but I was thinking about,
So
wasn't
popular.
it Budweiser? I was thinking about the cute one with the cute little horse.
They
Is that
always
right?
have a cute one with a cute little horse, don't
You
they?
didn't see that though? That when he like
No.
raised the stallion and then like he sent him. It doesn't make any sense when you don't know. But he like raised him and then he went off to like, what did he do? He like was in a parade and then he like turned around and there was a love song and they like ran back together. I know it sounds totally lame. Okay, but it was totally cute.
That's cool. I think I was getting nachos.
Okay,
Let me
you
tell
missed
y'all
it.
something
Okay,
about this Super Bowl party that I went to. The Super Bowl party that I went to was at no shortage of food of any sort.
Mm-hmm.
They had food. Let me tell you, it was great. These nachos, I had 5 plates.
Yeah.
Y'all probably couldn't hear me.
Is
'cause
that
of the
why maybe
dynamic.
we were talking about
5
earlier today how
plates
you
of
like gained 30
nachos.
pounds?
Shh, 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 shh. What are you doing?
I'm so
What are
sorry.
you doing?
Oh, my bad. I'm not
So you're
supposed to-
telling America my address again.
I'm sorry. You told America your address. Do not put that
No.
on me.
Speaking of things that are inappropriate to do on camera.
Right.
That GoDaddy commercial.
Yes. Oh my gosh. What do we think of it?
Well, I'm going to tell you, I didn't think of it
Well,
at
here's
all.
the thing.
I would
Like,
prefer not think of it.
yeah, I heard that she got, well, it hasn't been confirmed, but one tweeter said she got like $500,000 for that.
Oh, I would have kissed him too.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I'd
No,
make
I
out
would
with
have.
them.
I probably would have kissed him much better than she did.
You know, I read the Bible,
For
and you know,
$500,000.
making out with people for $500,000 is not prohibited or forbidden in there. I don't think explicitly, really. No?
I don't think that it's a gray area. I'm pretty sure that it's a no. But
Oh,
I'm
okay.
also, forgive me, please.
Forgive me, please. Just can I
Just
just get
this
my
one
check?
kiss.
You know, thank God for grace. Thank God for grace. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, that was pretty amazing. I would have required at least $500,000 if I were her.
At least 500. Don't lie, Mike.
But
don't
now-
lie. Your standards are low.
But now, on the other hand, if I were him, knowing how I was being portrayed in that commercial, you're gonna have to ante up, GoDaddy.
No, I think he came out on top. I think a lot of people, Mike, I think a lot of people are like rooting him on. You're like, hey, you got to make out with a supermodel. I don't
That's
know.
how you honestly feel?
Not, I mean, for me, but guys have like rooted him on and like cheered him on. and
Have they?
They have. They've been like,
Okay,
you're the
well,
luckiest
hey.
guy in the world. You got to kiss a supermodel, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, she was pretty.
People in his league don't really get to do that.
But I mean, it wasn't like he was in a totally devastated league. They made that guy look much more devastated than he actually was.
Well, in what in what circumstance could he like? Never mind. I don't know when he could be like dressed up and like halfway presentable. I'm sorry,
That's
that was
not
so
kind.
rude. That was
It
so
was.
rude. That was so
Normally,
I just
I'm the
wanna
one with the little
squeeze his
quips like
little
that.
cheeks.
Yeah,
They're
you
not
do.
little.
No, I'm sure you do. Guys, it's been great talking about the Super Bowl. We're going to be right back with a little bit more On the Level with Mike and Holly. And hopefully we'll have some more studio guests that have come in late.
Yay!
Oh, it's good to be back in the neighborhood.
It's good to be back. Well, welcome back to On the Level with Mike and Holly. So, a few more headlines. I don't know if anyone really cares or caught this, but did y'all hear about Instagram? They're now available on the web as opposed to just via mobile devices. How do we feel about that?
Well, I definitely think that people should care.
Should they care?
Your personal mobile uploads are now available via Google search. Do you care?
Oh, I guess so. See, you think
Yeah.
about that kind of, I don't think it through. I don't think it
I
through.
think that mug through.
This is why we're co-hosts.
Did Google buy out Instagram? I think Google bought out Instagram. They own it, don't
Well,
they?
Facebook owns it, right?
Huh?
Facebook owns
Okay,
it.
so Yahoo owns Facebook. Who owns Facebook? Oh, everybody owns Facebook now. Okay.
Well,
Google bought out
Zuckerberg, yeah.
Twitter.
Hey, can we, hold on, can I just point this out?
What?
Oh, never mind.
You thought I had my Bluetooth in?
No, I didn't. I thought you, but I don't, do you have, is that your mark on his face? His lady has left her mark on his face. He turned to the side, and I said, what is that? And it is some juicy lips right there on the side. You never know what happens during a commercial break. At least somebody is getting some action around here. That's all I'm saying. Let's keep it godly. Let's keep it godly.
Well, what I can't lie about is my baby's lips are juicy.
I'm sorry, I had to throw that out there, man.
I have thrown mine out there too.
I know.
I named them.
You named them. Okay, yeah.
Now the whole world gets to know. But I can't share the names, but I did name them.
Oh, okay, because I was waiting for that.
No. I'm not gonna share that because that's between us.
Yeah, no, I'll let it go
it's a
now,
private
but later
moment.
on,
But yeah, I named
I'm
them
a no.
because they're great, juicy.
Exactly. So, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really change much. I mean, it's just you just get to sit there on your laptop or whatever and scroll through the photos.
Everybody's pictures in the world.
But you do that now on your phone, whoever you're following.
She's on Instagram all the time. Now I'm concerned.
I don't know. I don't think it changes because actually you can't really upload from to the web because Instagram is meant to be on the go, snapshots of your life, like right there, then and then and there, then and now.
Snapshots of your life.
Right, and you don't like it to
Real
be
time.
But you know what? But you.
So 20 years from now, snapshots of your life.
No, but you make the choice to upload that mess anyway.
You're
so
right, but
you want people to see it.
Right, but some very unsuspecting, naive teenagers can so get a hold of that and make very, very bad mistakes just out of their naivete. And I feel bad for them. I feel bad for that because you can't go back through and, pull all the IP addresses that you've ever had in your life and just hit a delete button.
Yeah.
It's not that simple.
That might
and
be any.
That's a concern for me. I feel like if that's the case, if we're going to do that, we should be able to own our web persona. We should be able to own our images and all that kind of stuff. So if there is an image that is less than flattering or less than what you want to portray, you should be able to go and file an injunction and have that crap removed from online, period. Nobody should be able to own
You mean if someone else, because you're bringing up something interesting, you mean if someone else took it and posted it? And
yeah,
then,
these big companies.
Because
and
if you make that
somebody
decision
else,
to post, I think that's on you.
No. If you make a decision to post and it was an erroneous decision, and then you realize that later on and you're repentant and you want to go back and undo that, you should be able to go back and undo that crap. You shouldn't have to live with it for the rest of your life. You should be able to file an injunction, and all of the servers, all of the supercomputers that have that image on them need to be stripped. It's ridiculous.
You know what, Mike? You can't take back all your decisions in life. Is that all you want
can't
to do?
take back
Every
all
time
of
you
your
make
decisions.
a mistake, you just want to take it back?
You know what?
Huh?
How about?
Huh?
Okay, no. That's good. No. Go there. Go there.
Oh, just like you just want to take it back.
No, for real. Go there all the way because then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna smack all of it down. So yeah.
No, it's fine.
One more time. No.
I'm done. Yeah.
Okay, are y'all ready for my rebuttal? Here's my rebuttal.
Oh, you just want to.
Yeah. Here's my rebuttal. What if Jesus did that to us?
Trump card. He played his ace. He played his ace right there. Right there, he played his ace. I mean, there's.
Nay, I tell you, there is forgiveness available at the cross.
Can we talk about it?
Hi. I don't think they're ready.
I plead the blood. The blood.
Right. Boom. That's a boom. Definitely.
Yes, absolutely.
No, so there's forgiveness available, and people shouldn't be held to their bad decisions when they were made when they were immature.
Right. No, I completely.
Or mature, just not as mature.
Right. No, I completely agree. But speaking of Instagram, so Facebook bought out Instagram earlier this year, and I was reading an article, and they did a poll, and about a third of Americans who were polled said that they're going to spend less time on Facebook in 2013 than they did the previous year. What do you think about it? Is that necessary? Do we spend too much time?
Of course we spend too much time.
We spend a lot of time.
On Facebook rather than really enjoying interpersonal relationships and actually seeing people in person. Don't y'all agree? Yeah, we should. Did I get a come on?
Well, are we preaching?
I think we have a black
Ooh,
Baptist.
where's my towel? Where's my towel?
She said, come on.
Come on.
Ma'am,
Preach it.
don't. Yeah.
No, actually, I think, just to kind of play devil's advocate, I
Yeah.
think now that Facebook is available on mobile devices, which it has been for a while.
Right.
It has been for a while,
Ever.
but no, in college, I remember it wasn't available on your phone.
How
and
old are you?
People would.
I'm just playing.
People would sit at the computer and would just waste their time on Facebook. Like, I remember, like, my study time, what could have been 2 hours was like
Right.
4 hours because, you know, I got to log in, I got to check Facebook, I got to
Yeah.
check my email, I got to do this. So, but now, you know, Facebook, I feel like I spend less time because I can do it on the go, I can check it and then
Yeah.
let go. Even though it's kind of continual though,
Right.
like all day. But it's a great, you know, I think that
You
everyone.
could spend forever checking up on everyone's statuses because everyone has an opinion. They're so abundant. They're so much more abundant than rectums, let me tell you.
But here-
there are some things that used to be as abundant as I'm sorry, is that too much?
Oh, never.
There are some things that are as abundant as rear ends, but Facebook statuses are so much more abundant than that. I mean, everybody has multiple statuses all day long, every day.
You know,
It's
but
so much
here's
going
my
on.
thing. What gets me is like we've been doing this since the beginning of time, not Facebook, but when did it become a celebration to do like a double frame of like your before and after of your plate of food? Like, since when did that become, like, people do that crap. People do that crap. And I'm like, are we really celebrating what we had for dinner? Like, is that really, like, we've been doing that since the beginning of time, eating a meal. And
Well,
I'm supposed to be like, sucker, you had meat in 2 sides. I mean, like, what is my...
To play some things in context, here in Houston, Texas, I'm not sure how y'all do it in the other parts of the world, but here in Houston, we have an appreciation for food like no other city in this world. We appreciate some good down home cooking and eating.
We do.
So it's a little bit different, I think, for us around these parts. I do have friends that celebrate their meals. I don't typically have time to take a picture of my food before I start getting into that mug. Like, I get my plate and I'm like,
Yeah.
and it's all over in like
It
a matter
is.
of minutes.
It is.
So I don't have the time. If I had the time, or like, you know, an on-hand photographer, then of course
Right.
I would just pop a picture
Speak
up on
it.
Facebook. Right.
Prophecy, the show. No, I was reading another article, and this has actually kind of been in the news since 2010. It's been for a couple of years now. But apparently, you know this whole argument that Facebook can cause depression in people? Have y'all read about that?
Facebook is like pornography. It's a
Mike,
whole,
explain that.
well,
No, I'm going to call you on it.
yeah, call me on it. It's good. This is why I feel like Facebook is like pornography, aside from the fact that there is actual porn sometimes when you look at some of these pictures that are posted. I'm serious. Y'all know I'm true, right? Y'all know I'm speaking truth.
Who's on your news feed? I don't see porn.
No, so many people put up all kinds of scantily clad pictures of themselves.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of gross. Anyway, Facebook is like porn for this reason. You get on there and you live in a pseudo life. It's a whole bunch of what ifs. It's a whole bunch of if I were there, or observing what other people are doing and imagining and fantasizing or catching up, but still it's pseudo. It's all virtual. Nothing is real, which is the same thing for the porn industry. Everybody that is addicted to porn is caught up in a virtual world that's not real. Nothing is actually happening. You're not actually meeting that hot chick on your computer screen. She's still a pixel. Feel me on that. No, feel free to laugh. That was funny. That was a joke.
Okay.
No, she's still a conglomerate of pixels that just so happen to look great.
Yeah.
You know?
No,
But
it's not the real world. But the argument here is that people are looking at other people's lives, that they're seeing their vacations, their job successes, their smiles.
bodies.
Sure, you know, I lost, 85 pounds in 2 days, whatever.
Right.
And they're getting envious. And so they're jealous of these lifestyles, and it's causing depression. I think, first of all, my take on it is I think that we compare ourselves to other people, or that's a danger if we compare our lives to other people. And
Right.
first of all, perception is not all what you think it is. You know what I mean? When I type out 15 exclamation points, I could literally have a straight face. And I'm not even excited. Rolling on the floor laughing, I didn't even like laugh at all. You know what I mean? Like, come on. You know, perception's everything.
I totally do that though sometimes.
I know, you're like, LOL, all caps,
Yeah.
and you're like, I didn't even crack.
Yeah, you had sent me a text message.
Oh,
one
like
time.
it was from me.
She had sent me a text message one time. I was like rolling on the floor, dying laughing. And I was just like, yeah, that's so funny.
Oh my gosh, you're just getting me back because I say you're so funny all the time, whatever.
Yeah, I was.
But
Live with it.
and also, I think that we care what other people think. It's all a competition. We're all, I'm not accusing. Maybe I'll focus more on me.
Did anybody else just notice that she picked her coffee cup up and didn't take a sip at all? No? Okay, never mind.
Okay, yeah, let's point out. Okay, watch what I point out the rest of the show.
Dang.
So I think that we care what other people think, and we care how many likes we get, or how many comments, or we get addicted to updating certain things, and I think it's caring what's on your mind.
No, I'm just wondering if we have anybody in the audience that's kind of a like floozy. No? Nobody cares how many likes they get? Nobody is like looking at the number of likes that they have and comparing it to their friends?
You do. I think.
I don't believe that. That one post that is doggone funny, and then you only get 2 likes, but you got like 800 friends, when your friend has only like 500 friends and they get like 200 likes off of their nonsense
But hey,
post. We're not comparing.
Mike, what were we talking about earlier today? That I think that one side of that is that we don't like to promote one another. I think we get jealous of one another, that we don't like to applaud other people, or we don't like to compliment them, or we don't like to.
I think people are just being mean.
Yes,
and
that's essentially something. But I'm saying we
liking
can
the
place
pages.
too much weight in the attention that we get and our emotional stability and happiness on what other people think of us. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And and everyone is faced internally. I promise the same people that you want to like your statuses or whatever are thinking they're wanting you to like their statuses. You know what I mean? Like everyone's thinking internally.
When
you
at
know?
the end of the day, we should all just meet up at Sonic for happy hour.
Starbucks.
Did you just cut me off again?
No, I was knowing where you were going. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, not at Starbucks.
Oh yeah. No, and then you said happy hour, so I got you. Okay, go.
It's over now.
I know.
No,
you were going
it's
to say we
okay.
should all meet
No,
up in
it's-
person instead of online.
I was gonna say we should all meet up in person for happy hour at Sonic, but no.
Oh, at
cut me off.
Sonic. That was left field. I didn't even realize that
Well,
was happening.
I didn't want to promote happy hour, although Kona Grill has a bomb happy hour.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
If you-
those chicken satay, $4.
That's all I'm saying.
It's good.
That's all I'm saying. But yeah, when we get internally focused, and I think it kind of goes with our topic for today, that it's amazing what happens when you give back and when you help other people, and you're not so inwardly focused on me, and you go out there and do something selfless for someone else, and you're kind of surprised at how good it makes you feel.
Yeah, that's why people are so depressed, because they're so focused on me, when you should just realize, hey, your life actually does suck.
No.
No.
What did we talk about?
No. I mean that. Like, your life actually does suck. But it doesn't have to. You can improve that bad boy. Just stop focusing so much on yourself, because your life is kind of bad. Just
No. Okay.
Look for the bright side, which is beyond where you are,
Right.
and like overcome that thing. It's good.
Right.
Sometimes things actually do suck. I'm not gonna lie, right? We
Life
have
is
all
hard.
had-
Life is hard.
No, we don't want to agree with that. We've all had perfect lives all
No,
the time.
sometimes life sucks.
No, sometimes
Shoot.
your life bites. For real.
I've had a test.
I know we have several young ladies in the audience. Ain't none of y'all got friends that have gotten married, and y'all are like, "Wow, this heifer got a man."
Wow, this happened.
I know. I look better than her on my worst day. Why she got a man? Y'all
But then
ain't
look at her
no-
man. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I don't want him.
Right? No,
You
sometimes.
can have that one.
Sometimes life can leave you a little salty. So that's why it's good to take the focus off of you, stop comparing your life with other people's lives, and just be happy.
So go make yourself feel better by, never mind.
Happy hour.
All right, guys, on a lighter note, we're going to share some inspiration with you guys and some people that are a ministry that we think is doing a great work in the lives of others. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. Well, hey, guys. back to On the Level with Mike and Holly, and I'm very excited about the guest that we have. We have a Star Watch. We haven't had a Star Watch in a while.
We haven't had a Star Watch in a while, and what a star to come back and watch after being on hiatus with that particular segment for such a long time.
Very well worded. Yes, we are here. We are here with Eva Lopez, and you are a Christian singer slash
Yes.
worship leader. And well, I guess just to sort of start our dialogue, we're talking about missions and giving back and helping others. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I think it's awesome when
As if she's gonna be like, no, I just really don't have a heart
I
for it.
think I think it's awesome when people can go out into a different country and help someone that is in need, building wells, whether it be church planning, building a home. I think that's awesome when somebody can go out and do that. I unfortunately haven't had the opportunity to do that. I've been able to give in a different way through my voice, through
Right.
singing, and through my testimony.
And speaking of your testimony, I thought your testimony was related to mission work. Are you on a?
It is. It's related.
Share us or tell us a little bit about your testimony.
Okay, so I have a friend in the audience that can kind of witness to this testimony, and it's just been very life-changing to me. I had the opportunity to go to Mexico, to Acuña, Mexico, about a couple of years ago, and I went to go sing at a youth camp, and it was just awesome. We were pumped up. We were going to sing to a bunch of young people, but as much as we poured out to those young people, God really just poured into me, and it didn't start at the camp. It started in my hotel room, which was pretty crazy. In the middle of the night, when I was in the hotel room, about 3 o'clock in the morning, I hear my friend start praying in the middle of the night, and I just kind of looked at her, and I'm like, you know what, I'm tired. It was a long trip.
I guess
So I just turned around and I just went to bed. Like I just covered my head and I went to bed, and I was like, let her do her thing, But
Was she praying one of those real deep Paul and Silas in
yeah.
in the midnight hour.
in the inner prisons? Lord, we don't know how you're going to do it. But Lord, if you don't move right now.
I ain't gonna make it.
It was pretty
It was
deep.
one of those?
It was
That's
pretty
good.
deep.
Love it.
So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna let her do her thing. I'm gonna go back to bed. So I just turned the cover over myself.
Is that your good Christian answer?
Yes.
Did you really say, girl, if you don't, God knows your heart, baby. He knows your heart. You ain't gotta yell like that.
Just do one of these. Just think it.
You know how you want to say bless your heart, and you really
Yes.
mean something else.
You really mean something else, right?
Okay.
So
she
then
was praying.
She was praying, and then all of a sudden, I felt this wave just come over me, like a wave of His presence just come over me.
Okay.
And it was very tangible. And it's so funny because you always hear that expression in church, like the wave of His presence, and you think, oh, that person's just trying to be cute and say something, funny. But no, it was a wave. It was an actual wave that just came over me, and it woke me up. And I just started praying, and I just started worshiping. And throughout the whole week, it was the same thing. In the middle of the night, we would just, both of us, would feel the presence of the Lord just come over me. And now, I've been saved for a long time. I've been saved since I was 11. Never in my life have I ever experienced the presence of God the way that I did. So it was just life-changing. The last day of the camp, I was out. Like, I was out on the floor. And while I was down there, I can feel the fire of God just come over me. And all the years that I had been complacent, all the years that I had compromised and just been comfortable, I felt like God was just burning away all of that. He was just burning away all of the chaff. When I got up off of that floor, I was just, in the Bible it says that we are new creatures in Christ. We become new creatures in Christ. I felt like a new person. I felt that all of that heavy burden that I was carrying was just lifted up. And from that point on, I was just at a different level. My hunger has just increased so much more. So yeah, I mean, it's just been awesome.
Oh my
and that was
goodness.
about 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago that I had that experience.
So it really changed your life. So when did God kind of knock you in the face and tell you, I want you to minister to my people through music? Or
I mean, it's always been a calling. It's always been like my mom told me when I was little, I couldn't sing, but I would hum. I couldn't talk, and I would sit in front of MTV and just hum. But it's always been inside of me to sing. Not until I was 11 that I really got, plugged into the church and started leading worship. And I was always in competitions. I was always doing stuff. But a couple of years ago, I think that's when the calling was really pushed forward because of that experience that I had.
Right. And you felt an urgency to
fulfill the calling,
fulfill the calling. Yeah, I think that happens to all of us when God rocks our world and changes our world, and we want everyone to experience that same weight lifting off of us, and we want everyone to experience that joy and that peace that's available in life, because this world is searching for it left and right, and so, but when you're knocked out with it, with a wave, you have a heart, your heart breaks for people. You want them to feel that. So you made an album recently. How long ago did you do that?
It's been about a year and a half. It's been online for a while, but about a year and a half, well, hold on. In October, the physical CD came out.
I was about to say.
Yeah, in October, the physical CD came out.
Because I met you just after the CD had originally dropped, right? Yes, okay.
It's been online for a while, but the physical
So you
CD
did like a
finally
relaunch?
came.
Okay, my bad.
I do things a little different, I guess, but yeah, and the album it's called Everlasting. It's got 10 songs, 5 in Spanish, 5 in English. I wrote about 8 of the songs.
Wow.
And a lot of it is just testimonies.
Right, and now life, when God kind of prepares you or says now to do something now, it wasn't so easy for you. Do you mind sharing a little bit of your story of what kind of actually executed the first move, and you knew this is now, this is when I'm supposed to record? Because you go from having a dream and this is what I want to do, I always want to do this one day, and then you come into the time is now. What happened in your life?
Well, about 2 years ago, I also got, I think this is a total God thing. About 2 years ago,
Did you do that on purpose? I think you did that on purpose. Go ahead.
I got let go at my job because of the budget cuts I was teaching, and it was really, really hard.
Wow.
At the time, it was really hard financially on me, but I took it as, not a demotion, but as a promotion, because it just gave me so much more opportunity to go out and really just push the calling that He has on my life. Instead of just leaving it there on the back burner, leaving it there for so long. Finally, I had the time, I had the urgency. I knew the Lord was just calling me to do this, and I just pushed it.
How did He, how was everything orchestrated from a logistics standpoint? Meaning, how did your album come together? Who did you work with? Who was behind it financially? Because it costs to do that kind of thing. So tell us a little bit about your production and about your team, the team that's behind you.
Well, I worked with, it's Chris Eric's production at the time, and it was with Chris Rocha, and it was Isaiah Rangel, if they're watching.
Shout out.
And a shout out to them. I worked with them in the beginning, and then they had separated, they were doing their own thing, and then I stuck with one of the producers, with Isaiah Rangel, and he helped me with a lot of the Spanish songs. So that was my team. Those guys, they can play all the instruments. And then, of course, we had some guys that would come in and fill in on top of that. But those were the guys that helped me. And then a friend of mine, Myra Alvarez, now used to be Parales, she helped me a lot with my vocals. And it's just several people that were plugged into my project.
Excellent. So, of course, because this is our Star Watch, we're going to have a little bit of Eva singing for us, right?
Yes, which I'm very excited about.
So we're going to wait in anticipation for this. It's coming right up. I thought that I heard my producer talking. But it's going to be coming right up as soon as we get back from our break. Catch us some more on. On the level. I
On the
forgot
level.
the
On the level. With Mike and Holly.
It's been a long day. We're back on the level with Eva Lopez, and we have a performance coming up. Eva, we want you to tell us a little bit about this song. From what we understand, the title of the song that you'll be singing is Everlasting.
It's Everlasting.
Tell us a little bit about the story behind Everlasting. How did this come to fruition? Did you write Everlasting?
I did.
Okay.
Everlasting is the cover song of the CD. It's just, I wrote it in a time that I was just feeling very low, very just inadequate. And it was during a time that I was just in prayer and worship that this song just came about. And with the song, it talks about just being saturated in his presence, and it talks about being made whole. And a lot of times people are looking for love in all the wrong places, and really the love of God is it surpasses any other love.
Right.
So for instance, this is the month of February, we're talking of, it's Valentine's
The month of love.
Yes, the month of love. But any other love, you're going to find imperfection. One scripture that I would love to share is the one that says that Jesus demonstrated his love for us on the cross while we were yet sinners. So that love is given to us. We just have to receive it.
Right. Even in our worst state,
Right.
it's given to us. That's awesome. So let's go ahead and have this performance. We're ready to hear Miss Eva Lopez throw those vocals out at us. All right?
All right.
Are we ready?
We're ready.
We'll be right back.
Saturate me, Lord, in your presence, and make me whole again. Make me whole.
Amazing performance. Wow.
You did an awesome job. And one thing before we go that I just want to point out, ever since you gave me your CD, and when I first heard that song and I heard that bridge, Lord, here's my cup, fill me up and let it overflow. That just spoke to my heart so much. And I know today we're talking about giving back and missional living and helping other people, and I firmly believe we're blessed to be a blessing, and we should live in that overflow, in that anointing. You know, the Bible says that my cup overflows, and so I just love that lyric.
Thank you.
Yes. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to On the Level with Mike and Holly. We understand not everybody necessarily has the same views and perspectives, and that's okay. We want to respect one another's beliefs, and we want to respect the different perspectives that we all may have. But there is one thing that we do want to stand firm on, and that is our God is awesome. and we don't have a problem saying it. We believe it and we love it. And we firmly stand behind the idea and the concept of mission work and missional living with a purpose, with a drive that is beyond yourself, that looks beyond your situation and where you are, and focuses on other people and how you can be used to help others. Guys, come back and check us out with some more OTL, Mike and Holly.
Peace out. Well, guys, welcome back to On the Level with Mike and Holly, and thank you so much for watching today. I want to give a very special thanks to Eva Lopez, who did an amazing performance.
Thank you so much, Eva, for coming on the show.
And shared her heart and her testimony, and we're grateful to have her on the show.
One more special thank you for Empty Bucket Ministries. Guys, support them. They need your support.
Yes.
We're so grateful to have them on the show.
And I also want to give a shout out to By J. Rochelle. They are the production company that made the video that you saw at the beginning of the show. No, Give Us Your Money Ministries is not a real ministry, but I do thank them for...
It can be.
It can be. Give us your money. So, but they do photography and video production, and they did an awesome job in helping us out with that. So thank you for that.
Yes, and thank you guys so much for watching.
Guys,
you all
see
of
you next
people.
time on the Level with Mike and Holly. And we're looking forward.
Are we? Looking forward, got my head up,
Oh, I'm sorry. Should I? Okay.
Looking forward, got my head up, nitakuwakilisha hivi na moyo wangu wote. Yes, it's okay. Okay, I'm looking forward, got my head up, nitakuwakilisha hivi na moyo wangu wote. Yes, it's okay. Okay. Inakaa fani bana, jukweli umenitoa mbali sana, but mi feeling tulipatana jana, juu love ni fresh na siwezi kana kweli. This is how you make me to represent you, kukufuata daily, an ambassador. Kazi ni kurepresent.